What if Eren never had a choice? What if the hero we rooted for was always destined to become the villain? Eren Yeager's journey isn't just a fall from grace. It's a slow motion tragedy that was written from the very beginning. This is why Eren's fall was inevitable. Welcome back, I'm Sippin, and before we discuss Peak, the comment shout out goes to ONBUU129. I appreciate you, and I have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on my watch list. Okay, you've got your popcorn? You know the rules, major spoilers ahead. Let's dive into how that hopeful dream of freedom morphed into a catastrophic destiny. Let me stop rambling, and let's talk about the rumbling and the one that started it, the fall of Eren Yeager. Part 1, the dream of freedom. When we first meet Eren, he's just a kid staring up at the sky, dreaming of what lies beyond the walls. He dreams of freedom, and to him, this was everything. All the way back in season 1, he says, "I want to see and understand the world outside. I don't want to die inside these walls without knowing what's out there," laying the groundwork of his dream and inevitable obsession. That dream of his is what makes him into the hero we follow, and that dream will also be his downfall. It's not obvious at first, however. On the surface, his dream of freedom is purely for himself and those he cares about. But that's not quite it. Yes, he wants it for himself and his friends, but he also wants it for his country. He wants the island to be able to break out and be free of the walls and titans. He believes that they are all only living as cattle day by day. Eren wants more for himself and for the small world he currently knows. But before I carry on, what are these titans and why must he seek freedom from the walls? Let me set the stage a little. Attack on Titan does begin far differently than it ends, but the setting has us on Paradis Island, a place sealed between 3 major walls acting as a protector, while Maria, Rose, and Cena separating districts. These walls are up in order to keep out the Titans, massive creatures that stand pretty freaking tall and resemble humans, with the only goal to eat.
Finger licking good special. That's what I'm talking about.
One day, as friends Eren, Armin, and Mikasa talk about freedom.
For example, according to this book, most of the world is covered with salty water so deep you can't reach the bottom.
While Maria is breached and their hometown destroyed. That day, they also learned of the special Titans, ones with abilities and intelligence.
He planned it. He has intelligence!
As an armored Titan and colossal Titan are to blame for the attack. Because of this, the 3 decide to join the cadets in order to become a part of the Survey Corps, one of the 3 big factions, the other 2 being the garrison and the military police.
Next year I'll be applying to join the cadets.
Yes, Eren mainly joined in order to try and eliminate the Titans, but even then, it wasn't his first reason. His original motive for wanting to join was to leave the walls behind and see the outside world. He wanted to see what lays beyond. Later on, they do manage to learn of the outside world and why they are being attacked, and it's damn sad. The story is much deeper than that though, but that's not what I'm here for. If you want to see me cover the story, let me know down below, as Attack on Titan is my personal favorite anime, so I'd be down for sure. But now that we're caught up on some of the plot, let's get back to Eren.
Finally!
So Eren's dream of freedom gave him purpose, but that dream soon reveals something dark. Part 2. The Curse of Knowledge. Speaking of knowledge, if you're enjoying the video so far, please feel free to hit that like button, and that way I'll have the knowledge to know that you enjoy this and would like more of this. But back to the video.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
It all began when Eren inherited the Attack Titan from his father, Eren Yeager, in Shiganshina.
Going to give you a little something to make you forget for the time being.
At first, it felt like a solution, a way to protect his friends and finally break those walls. No dice. However, the Attack Titan carries more than muscle. It carries memories. Memories not just of the past, but of the future. Yeah, I'm confused by it as well.
When the ability confuses you, let their memories act as your guide.
In Attack on Titan, the Attack Titan, one of the major 9, is a symbol of freedom and the pursuit of it, often through violence or even the acceptance of a difficult fate, which will come into play later in the video. During an award ceremony where Eren and his comrades are being honored, they do the whole kissing the hand strat, and well, this is where his eyes were opened. Everything changed when Eren learned the truth. His father's memories, the outside world, the Marleyan oppression, but most importantly, the power of the Attack Titan. a Titan that could see the future. In that moment, Eren stopped being just a dude. He became a prisoner of time, and the more he knew, the less he could change. He started seeing flashes of his future and things to come. Now, he didn't see the whole finished outcome and every little intricate detail that got him there, but he did see quite a bit. He sees the endless march of the rumbling, the destruction of countless lives, even the moment where Mikasa has to make a tough decision.
Why did it turn out this way?
Eren realized what his future held, and the choices he makes will have him be regarded as one of the worst people in history. But in his pursuit of ultimate freedom for himself and his peers, he pushes forward, even if his fate was already sealed.
I'll just keep moving forward till I killed my enemies.
Part 3. Eren the Pawn. People think Eren chose violence, that he wanted the outcome to be the rumbling. But hear me out on this, brother. Just check this out. What if he never had a real choice? Between the hatred of Marley, the fear of the devils on Paradis, and the Titans inside Eren, every path led to destruction. Let's face it, big dog, no one wants to be the villain. I for sure don't, unless it's me playing like Fallout or something. But yeah, no one truly wants to be the villain. So Eren did the unthinkable. As I'll talk about in a bit, we already knew he didn't want to go down this path, but that he had to. It was his fate and the only way he believed he could free those he cared for. Before we discuss what I mean, let's talk about his path. Eren goes above and beyond attacking his friends and family, both physically and emotionally. He forces his dad to stand on his feet and continue his attack on the Reese family. He hits Armin with a 3-piece combo meal with extra dip and lays him out on the floor. He confesses the Ackerman secret to Mikasa and tells her how he in fact never loved her.
Ever since I was a kid, I've hated you.
What you say? What you say it again? Say it again!
Even though bro is lying up and down. In his mind, the rumbling was his way of freeing Paradis from its attackers. But he didn't want to take everyone out. He acknowledges that every nation has good people, those willing to help others. For example, when he arrives to Marley, he believes no one there is truly good. All he knew was his island was being attacked by the people of this island. But eventually, with the help of Ramsey and Falco, Eren learns that good people do exist.
People are awful, but some are good. Same where I'm from.
He even cries to Ramsey as he knows what's coming for the young boy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But again, he pushes forward, knowing what he had to do and that once he started, he wouldn't be able to stop.
If nobody stops me, there's a chance that I'll destroy your whole world.
He knew the only way to end the rumbling would be to have his friends take him off the board. Before getting to the climatic showdown, Eren, as I mentioned earlier, berates his friends. He does this in order to distance himself from them. Why would bro do that? Ain't they like his childhood friends? Yes, Eren knows that with this upcoming battle, if they were on the best of terms, they wouldn't have the strength or heart it would take to eliminate him and save as much of the human race as they can. During his brief and final moment alone with his friends and comrades, he explains the situation and frees his heart.
Break my heart. I don't want her to find someone else. I want to be her one and only love.
He feels stuck in this route and longs for peace. To unburden them, he wipes their memories of the encounter until they end his life. When and only then they'll remember the moment and hopefully have that be their lasting image of him.
It's all come back to me. All of it.
It's actually super sad and brought out the waterworks the first go around, I won't lie to you. When everything's all said and done, Eren knows how his story will finish.
We can find another way.
We can't.
Part 4. The Inevitable End. All Eren wanted in the end was to give his friends a chance at a future. He wanted them to be free of the walls and the Titans, no longer worried about the outside world.
I hope you live long lives.
During the rumbling, he knew what his comrades were planning. He knew they wanted to stop him, and bro could have literally easily stopped them.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
But did he? No. He circles back to the idea of freedom. Not wanting them to be cattle, he let them be free, doing as they want. As sad as his fall was, what makes it even more disturbing is how he was corrupted by his own dream. His only goal was freedom.
I am free, Armin.
So much so that he becomes a slave to it. He even acknowledges such in his final conversation with Armin.
I'm not free, Armin.
I'm a slave to freedom.
And I won't lie, brother, I had to fight back tears as Eren broke down crying to Armin. When he let his true self out, when he let his new dream shine through, it got to me. In the end, he just wanted a quiet, peaceful life with Mikasa, but he knew his fate. He knew he had to be ended by the one he loved. What's crazy is that right before Mikasa takes him out, he opens his eyes in order to see her one last time. Eren's fate had been completed. I think Armin described it best when he said he doesn't like the labels good or bad, and that it all depends on who you ask.
But to my eyes, you looked like the bad guys too.
For example, Flock was basically obsessed with Eren and his ideology, and truly believed what he was doing was just and right. To him, Eren was a good guy, but to the Marleyans that lost their homes and loved ones because of the rumbling, well then Eren isn't looking like such a nice guy. So it's all up to the situation and those involved. I think that sentiment sums up the entire show. For all 3 seasons, we watched as Eren lost those he cared about. We watched as Titans destroyed their way of life, and because of this, we've seen Eren as the good guy and the hero of the story. Now, don't get me wrong, Marley and the rest of the world did do Paradis extremely dirty, but they too have good people. But that's me. What do you think? Do you see Eren's end as inevitable? Was his story always destined to turn out the way it did? Let me know your thoughts and more down in the comments. Attack on Titan is currently my favorite anime of all time, so if you want to see me cover it again, then be sure to sound off. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this deep dive on Eren, I've got another character study for you. Check out my video on Kenya from Erased right here. Stay chill, and I will see you next time.